Dr. Stein, for starters, welcome to the brand new school year.
Thank you.
The superintendent position for Jeffco Schools has been in the news lately. Obviously, you're serving in an interim role. You said earlier this summer you're not interested in this role full-time beyond the school year. Does that still stand?
That still stands. That was the understanding, mutual understanding from the very start.
Okay. And the search continues nationwide, maybe across the world, for the permanent replacement?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. One of the big headlines for Jeffco Schools this year has been the battle with the federal government, the legal battle because of Title IX issues. Can you get us up to speed on that?
It's not really a battle. The federal government had identified one situation where regarding a sleepover trip for 11-year-old kids, and from that they conducted an investigation. What they call an investigation was a gathering of information from us, and since that time they have been alleging facts that aren't true and continually escalating a series of threats via written correspondence without truly investigating, without interviewing our people, without correcting the mistakes they've made in their allegations. And so finally, we filed a suit, the purpose of which is to ask a judge to referee. The fundamental disagreement is that our district policies not only align with our values and commitment to our own students, but they align with state law. The federal government would like us to change our policies so that we would be breaking state law. And this is to align with new regulations that they have made up within the Office of Civil Rights. So our ask of the court is simply to tell us which guidance to follow moving forward.
Yeah. Basically, if we're in line with state law and we're following state rules, how can we be accused of doing anything wrong?
Yeah.
Addressing the budget situation for Jeffco Schools, I know that there is going to be an ask, ideally from your standpoint, of property owners in this district to step up come November. What exactly would you be asking property owners to do on the November ballot?
So we're considering, the board will finalize the decision this Thursday night. Two ballot initiatives. One is a mill levy override for $73 million for staff compensation, a little bit of money for career and technical education. A separate initiative will be a special mill for $60 million to address facilities needs.
School consolidation is another issue that's impacted this district in particular over the last several years. Are there any plans in the works to consolidate even more schools here?
Well, enrollment is shrinking across Colorado. Nearly every district in the state is seeing declining enrollment because we're seeing declining birth rates, we're seeing other factors. So it's a new reality that everywhere, and by the way, it's not just Colorado, it's a nationwide trend. Fewer babies being born means fewer kids are entering kindergarten, and that works its way up the pipeline. We have no concrete plans to consolidate in the near future, but I think everybody in the nation needs to be ready for right sizing of schools as enrollment shrinks.
Before we run, maybe we can have a little bit of fun. Last week, we did a whole week on all-time greatest lunch items, school lunch items. We asked our viewers to weigh in and vote. So if I asked you, what was your all-time, whether it came from the cafeteria or from home, what was your all-time favorite school lunch item?
I used to love that my parents would give me, I want to say like 15, 25 cents to go to lunch and have lunch, go to school and have lunch in the school cafeteria. By far, my favorite item was those little fresh baked buns, those little square buns that came out of a baking sheet. I love those.
Okay.
In addition, and this is a quirk of mine, I loved the canned spinach. And I was like the only kid at the table, so a lot of kids would give me their canned spinach. So
you just loaded up on
I
the
was
canned
an outlier
spinach.
for that. I got all the spinach I wanted, but I never got more than one bun.
I did not see that answer coming. Dr. Stein, thank you for your time, and good luck this year.
Thank you.